Howdy ho again, everyone. Today we're checking out Escape the Mad Empire. This is a party-based roguelike dungeon crawler with tactical combat. And it strikes an interesting balance between turn-based and real-time gameplay mechanics. It is developed by Experimental Z Games. This is a sponsored stream by Paradox Arc, as with some of the other games like Across the Obelisk or Stellaris Nexus or Stardust or Mechabellum or Space Terrestrial Scavenger. You've probably seen some of them covered on this channel. Lots of cool projects, getting a little bit more attention over there with the folks at Paradox Arc. I'm liking what's coming out of this publishing division. Anyway, smaller teams generally, and I do really like working on these projects. But anyway, this is a roguelike tactics dungeon crawler. Reminded me a lot of other things we've covered on this channel, so I'm happy to give it a try. And see if we all see if we like it collectively. Anyway, it's in early access, so keep that in mind. Already saw a feedback form while I was playing, so the devs seem to be taking some suggestions from players. But the idea is to try to create some sort of broken strategy, because the game is quite difficult. There's quite a lot of attention to detail in this game. It's got all the bits and bobs that you want. The Easter eggs, the Christmas presents, you name it. I played a lot of it on my laptop. Very fun for portable gaming, seemingly. But I do believe right now, at least as of the moment I'm saying this, and probably as the moment, as of the moment that the VOD will be published, at least as I plan to schedule it, the demo will be available. So if you wish to play along, and this has happened like recently, within the last few days or so, you can try it on your own. And why not? Why just listen to me? Anyway, we have a couple of different modes here. Some of them are like more in development, so this is work in progress. I'm not actually going to start with the campaign. There's like a dungeon crawling quick mode where we go and do an escape run. We won't do dev mode, obviously. We got our completely normal options. But I think we're going to start with the story and tutorial. Everyone loves a good story, so this game mode includes the tutorial and prologue of the game. There is a first part, and then it kind of gets into more campaign-y kind of stuff. You want to keep some of your people alive. We'll be playing on normal difficulty. Kind of a funny thing there, but one second. First part is a 20 to 25-minute story. We'll just skip over the tutorial. Second part is the prologue, which we'll be playing, and there is like kind of a story here. Mini story arc features 3 separate dungeons of increasing difficulty, which do have kind of cool bosses. Campaign mode, which includes management elements and metagame, should be introduced in another demo. So I'm on, like, I believe I have to double check if my build is slightly different from yours, because I have like a review one. But I mean, you know, some stuff under development. Keep that in mind. But yeah, story and tutorial. We will just start with like we will skip over the tutorial. Story. The story doesn't matter, and I do like that in this game. It very much reminds me of, like, other roguelikes. Like, I'm getting kind of Gungeon-y vibes from it, maybe just because of the art style. There's some sort of war going on with an empire, and I suppose we're trying to escape it. And that's just mad, and that's where the Mad Empire comes in. Anyway, it's all just an elaborate ruse in order to create, what is actually a pretty good game. So I'm going to skip the tutorial because I am running amok and I don't finish anything that I'm supposed to start. But we'll go to the source of the undead. So the undead are bringing madness to the Empire. Are these the characters that I started with the other time? Okay, cool. So I am actually picking up on some of my base stats. And yet, I've already played a little bit. I'm going to just bring my party here. I've zoomed out a bit too much right here. Also, Oxymoro. And Luna Corvidae, thank you very much for the subs. As well as Antlar, thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate you guys. So I've played a little bit. I can point out a lot of the stuff, but I'm still going to be learning quite a bit of it. So we'll start there. And we have a few difficulties. We don't actually have an easy difficulty because it just kind of runs away from you. I may be stuck to normal right here because of what I've actually completed of the dungeon. I'm actually just going to reset my dungeon progress. So this may totally reset my characters. Will this do this? Okay, yeah, so I've actually gone back to my starting items on all my characters. So basically the way that the game works is this. You have 4 characters of different classes. Right here we have, this is, I believe, like our... Okay, no, it's a sorcerer class. I was going to say mage, but I believe mage is like a subtle distinction. So be careful with that. Also, Oxymoro, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Do appreciate that, Oxymoro. Thank you very much for everything you do for me. But we've got like kind of our basic dungeon crawler stats: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, will, and I believe charisma. Anyway, average, blah blah blah, magic defense. We have these two basic different ideas of magic armor and physical armor, as well as an experience bar, bonus actions, and then we also have hunger and thirst that they will be experiencing throughout the dungeon. So we have our basic classes. We have our sorcerer. We have our battle priest, who is kind of like a frontliner, but also has spells that can be cast, like a personal shield. We have a Ravager, which is basically like a barbarian type of class, just go kind of crazy in the front line, but can be kind of unpredictable too. And then we have our Guardian class, which is sort of like your, just your big warrior, tanky frontliner. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but just kind of soaks it up. Anyway, we've got a couple of different skills on each of these branches. The ones with dashes can be used as many times as we want, but the ones with a limited number on them can be used like that many times per dungeon floor. So we're going to go ahead and move out our party right here. We can move them separately, or we could move them as a group, so you can kind of play it like a tactics-based game. But I'm just going to grab everything into our collective party inventory and see who really can use what with this first part. So I do believe we get like randomized items here, or some of these are seemingly the same, but yeah, we definitely didn't get a belt the last time, so that is new. Let me see, so we've got another chest, so we've got some potions, we've got all kinds of different items, basically kind of backpack heroing it. And we do have alternate weapon sets with each of our guys, so there is quite an extensive amount of like management. Don't be deceived by the number of pixels, which may make it seem ultra casual. There is quite like a depthy, that's not really a word, but yeah, there's like a pretty depthy tactical system going on here. Like, we're going to need to rearrange our fighters, get our frontliners in front, and whoops, you're not a frontliner, get our frontliners in front, get you in the back, and we will end up pausing as we go through. But let's just equip people as we think they should for the first mission. So, we have a short bow of thunder. Okay, cool, does thunder damage. Probably much better than my current thing. You could just go based off of price, but you can kind of compare them like this, which is nice. So we're going to go over to our sorcerer's inventory, and we will just give him this bow, because this is, like, always going to be better than our other bow. Light boots of minor magic armor, so more magic armor. Who really needs magic armor? Probably. You already have some magic armor. How do you have magic armor, actually? The belt of defense and the belt of wondrous constitution are quite good. I think we'll put those onto our frontliners. More for constitution and 2 defense. You can kind of highlight over different keywords, sort of like in Crusader Kings, which I think is a really nice tutorial bit. Helps with, let me just see. So let's just compare these two in general. Gaining more hit points and character creation and level up. Okay, so I suppose... I really want to give them both. Yeah, never trust a pixel indeed. But I feel like that this guy is kind of our main frontliner. So I will give him the main constitution. That looks like a slightly better item. As far as you... you're also one of our main frontliners. I will give you that. Now, who doesn't have magic defense? Do you have magic defense? Also, Dead Burger Boy. Thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate you. I think I will give you the magic boots as well, because you're going to be taking a lot of magical damage. We do have a couple of scrolls that could be used for various effects, like basically just pooping on the enemy, but we will just go into the first dungeon now, because there's a lot of other stuff. But yeah, you kind of want to be careful with that stuff. Make sure you're equipping your party right. Whoops, I have to collect on the first dungeon. Basic difficulties, and yeah, we're going after the Undead King, who is quite a goofy figure. Anyway, so the game takes place in real time, but you can pause if you want to just, like, prepare your tactics at any given time. So we will kind of go through the dungeon real time, but then if we enter a combat encounter in kind of Knights of the Old Republic, like, or, I don't know, retro game encounter style, we're going to encounter each of these objectives. Okay, so we have come across a bookcase. A dusty book stands before you. You wonder what kind of secret or knowledge it contains. Somehow you think that reading it might be a good experience. So we can get some experience from these endeavors, but I'm going to just, like, leave it alone for right now because I need to see who has the best intelligence in our party. I thought it defaulted, but then it gave it to our Ravager, and he's not very intelligent at all. So I'm thinking, let's have our Sorcerer try this test, because our Sorcerer is the most intelligent. Okay, so we did gain 90 experience, which gets us about a third of the way to, yeah, almost a third of the way to the first level up, which is pretty good. Any free experience we can get is worth it. Like, you could either go the fast way through these. What is this again? Oddly shaped fountain stands before. Okay, yeah, this is the Constitution test. Okay, so this is going to be a job for our Guardian. He's going to try to drink like a dark ethereal liquid, which seems to pulse around us as we look at it. Nah. I mean, like, I don't really know how just doing stupid stuff will give us experience, but okay, I guess I'll do it. This is basically fear factor. Did we fail? Oh, no, we actually just healed. My bad. Okay, so that was not an experience gaining fountain. That was a total waste of time. I mixed up what they did before. Oh, well. Mike's changed. Also, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. All right, so we're coming over to another room here. We have some blue chests in here, which contain, like, all kinds of good things. We have a Maul of Long Life. Lowers attack speed, does 2d6 crushing, so we have like a die roll going on right here. Plus 6 HP and plus 66% damage to armor. That's pretty good. I'm feeling like that could work with our, maybe like our barbarian guy, right? It's a little bit tricky to compare these. So this does 2d6 crushing. This does 2d4 slashing. Like, on the one hand, this is kind of useful, but also not really, because, I mean, it's useful if we go against high armor enemies. Okay, what is this increasing your defense? I think I'm actually going to give this to, let's give this to our battle mage. These boots look useful. Medium boots. Some of them give you something for the full set, so we will just leave that there. Whoops. There we go. Another icon you might be seeing around is like this little cover icon, which they actually can take cover from ranged attacks as we go through the dungeon. I can also freely look throughout the dungeon. Okay, so we do have an enemy, so the game is automatically paused for me. Also, Wampa Stomp, thank you very much for the sub. But yeah, like, honestly, yeah, like, decently cozy dungeon crawler. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting too. Like, something that would be fun for, I don't know, a trip, or, you know. Maybe you don't even have to go on a trip to enjoy it. Just reminds me of, like, the old days of Steam, you know? Like, all the little indie projects. Anyway, so let's get our lineup ready right here. So I'm going to put my ranger in the back. We've got a free frost attack. I think I'm going to use this, and I'm going to try to save all my cool powers and stuff for once we encounter the boss for this level. But I'm going to get ready with, like, a battle shield on my battle mage. And then we will, let's just advance with our guardian. And we're going to put our berserker into rage mode in just like 2 seconds, because I just want to get him into my backline, because I wish to control him. Okay, now we will, whoops. Yeah, do that. So go into battle mode right now. So he's put himself right in the middle of all the enemies. Oh no, I slightly managed that wrong, but oh well. We are paused. So you can always pause and just kind of like get in the right attack that you want to. I'm doing some quick attacks right here that just happen regardless of how time is occurring. Just because it gives me like a little bit more ability to micromanagement. Or you can just let it kind of flow freely. So I lost control of the barbarian there. I'm going to keep calling him a barbarian. The Ravager. As we go. But yeah, like, I don't know. Everybody's saying, like, it's a banger. It's an instant banger. Just wait. We've only been playing for a little bit. But honestly, I think this is one of my favorite projects that I've seen come out of all of the stuff that Paradox Arc has been, like, doing. Along with just, like, you know, there's a lot of other stuff that I probably should go back and play, because I realized it's just been, like, breakneck publishing since the very beginning. Amazing stuff, though. But yeah, this is probably, like, the most, like, stuff that we already do on this channel, in my opinion. Anyway, all that being said, let's go over here into more of, like, the mysterious labs. And the funny thing about these gold coins in this game is that you just hover over them in order to get them. I'm really liking that auto pause feature, because It feels kind of like an auto battler in some ways, but also turn-based, but also real-time, you know? Like, I get the best of all three worlds. It's like Hannah Montana, man. You get the best of both worlds. Alright, did I just lose you all with my Hannah Montana? I'm just gonna keep going with my Hannah Montana. I'm coming in like a wrecking ball. It's a party in the USA. Alright. Woo. Bring back the old Hannah Montana. Alright, anyway. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just continue our way down the dungeon. Ooh, I'm liking the battle music switch. Okay, so we get, like, slight battle music. I don't really understand why I'm able to loot from without, though. I guess it brings in, like, a little bit more mouse-flicking action. Yeah, this game is exactly like Hannah Montana. Also, Wampa Stampa and Magnus and Punitive Puma. Thank you very much for the subs. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to attempt a trick. Believe it or not. Oh, actually, no, that won't work. Never mind. Let's put our frontliners in here. Oh no, I've run out of battle shields. I've totally messed up. I guess I should have waited for my abilities to charge more, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's just rush the last guy. Now, we do have to keep an eye on our HP. If we fall in combat, then we're going to have to go and... Did someone just fall in combat and I totally didn't? No, no one has fallen. But we are pretty low on HP, man. Okay, we should probably do something to heal up. Now, we do have to keep an eye on our hunger and satiety. Have I said that right? That word should not ever be used in the English language, in my opinion. But there I go saying it. Do we actually recover a little bit of this as we go, or do we need to always heal? Oh, we did level up a bit. Alright, hang on a second before I do that. I do kind of like the lightning ability. Applies stunned on target for 5 seconds, so that's useful. Burn on target does damage, like long-term damage though, right? Plasma beam burn. What does plasma beam burn do? Okay, so that deals more damage. Let's just do a lot of damage. Let's just go for the Phil Swift strategy, man. What else do we have? We have an entire roasted chicken in our inventory. You know, that is pretty useful. I'm wondering if we even need the whole roasted chicken. I think we can just eat something, so let's have our party members just, like, sup of the fruits of our labors right now. We will have some of this. We will drink some drink. Let's have some drink to drink. You there, you look like a thirsty boy. No, hang on a second. I'm debating on, like, okay, we do have a health kit. Best use on unconscious. Okay, so we use that more for, like, healing. I just feel like this is kind of too excessive for how much HP we're missing. And yet... Okay, I will improve the satiety. Alright, let's just drink something. Drink your cold drink, mage. And then we will have maybe perhaps our Stugar the Guardian drink, because he's our frontliner and he needs to be a beefy boy. But we do have, like, definitive... Ah, here we go. A rest point. Now, at the cost of some of our satiety and, like, thirst... See, it's gone pretty low now. We can rest there, so there is that. How can anyone go into battle with the smell of tasty chicken in the bag? This is a question that scholars have debated for millennia, actually, as it happens. There is still no answer. Alright, so we've got a little bit more dungeon to explore here. I can keep zooming out. I kind of like this view. You can actually command them from the upper view, which is kind of fun because it feels like commanding little ants. But we do want to keep it paused a bit so that we don't get very hungry and thirsty. But yeah, let's go ahead and just see what other stuff our people are wearing. Not like to be fashionable, but, you know. Okay, cool. So we do get more dexterity from there. What is does dexterity help me with my... Using a dexterity-based defense bonus with light chest armor without it. So my bow is probably... It isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Gotta be a dexterity-based weapon. Yeah, dexterity-based. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this crap on there, like leather armor for my archers. Light. Is that also light? I believe light is a different designation, but I'm just going to put it on there anyway because I feel like our backliner should have light armor. We will put something maybe onto the battle mage because he has nothing right now. Heavy gloves of minor offense. That's kind of funny. Now, oh, magic offense on the talisman. I thought that the talisman did nothing, but I'm wrong. Or is this a talisman of minor offense? Yeah, there it is. There you have it. Right, Captain Obvious. Look out, everyone. It's me, Captain Obvious. All right, I don't know why I had him open the door. That was a bad idea. You know what? You guys try to get in over there. I guess the enemy is kind of stunned for a second, like, who goes there? Who has entered my domain? Let's go ahead and have you go berserk. You walk over here. You put up your shield, boy. Then you'll go in with this. I'm trying to preserve their powers because I want to save everything for the boss fight. If possible. If it's even possible to save anything. We can also use, like, different kinds of ranged attacks, so I believe that this is a better arrow, so I'm going to switch over to this one because I don't really think we're at any need of arrows right here. Everyone looks more or less healthy right now, so I'm just going to unpause. You just really want to make sure that you've got all your attacks lined up right before you unpause. They've got some sort of barbecue going on here. There's so much, like, love put into all of these little sprites, man. Where is the big blue door? Isn't there supposed to be a big blue door? Did I miss it? Oh, there is actually more to be explored. Dora is exploring. We come to a blue chest. We do have a key to this. Oh, we could use regular keys on these chests. I thought that these required blue keys. My bad. Does the auto pause make it feel like a turn-based game? Not really. I mean, I feel like I would get a different feeling from a turn-based game. No, I like this better because the action doesn't stop. The thing that I would compare it to the most would be like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, I think I've said, and I stand by that. It feels like that to me, and that is a familiar combat system to me, because they do kind of wait a second until their, like, turn in the round comes around. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but you know what I mean, right? Here we go. So we really want to be min-maxing these builds, so let's go ahead and give our ranged sorcerer another dexterity item. We'll also give him more... Can we give him more arrows here? I might actually be equipping these wrong. Did I accidentally just drop them on the floor? I believe I may have. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah. How do I equip arrows again? Oh, they're already in there. I guess if they're in your party inventory, never mind. I would kind of like a larger party inventory, but I guess it kind of forces you to equip stuff. You do have 2 sets of weapons and armor for everyone, so let's go ahead and just... Oh, you also have a spear. That is nice. Some of these items I could sell later on. We do come to, like, salesmen throughout the dungeon, and this appears to be the boss room. Or no, it's the undead king or whatever his name is. Okay, so we fight this, like, undead guy. You there, you're a bit early. I was perfecting my wonderful beverage. See, like, the puns are beginning. Only beginning. I'm sure you're eager to understand my master plan. But I'm not done yet, so I have to go. I also appreciate the America Online Instant Messenger chat room entry door effect, sound effect. In the meantime, why don't you have a little potion tasting session? I feel super old. No, just please tell me that you guys remember the America Online sound effect. Okay, we have the mysterious potion. We can't actually throw this. Can we throw the other ones? So I'm just going to drink this. I mean, it's not a good... Wait, it is worth 150. Maybe I'll save it for later. It merely turns us into a chicken. You lived that life too? Unlimited. Do you guys remember when you would unhook the phone from the dial and you would hear the dial tone? You couldn't use the internet or the... It does have that kind... Yeah, it's the aim sound effect. That's it. That's it, Heaven's Last. You have understood me. on one level or another. Here we are. All right, before our hunger gets to us all, we aren't going to start taking damage, are we? Oh, well, too late for that, I guess. I wanted to save it for later because I didn't think I would need it. Hopefully we won't all die of hunger because I don't believe we can use it during a boss fight. So what other things? We have major healing potion. We have mead. I should have had the mead to drink before this. But anyway, I've saved up all of our skills for this moment. So let's go all run over to him. Now, he has a lot of scary area of effect attacks, so I'm going to try to surround him a little bit. We will just do this. You will cast... Whoops, your ability was still recharging. You're going to cast Flame Boy on him, and you're going to use... no one has lost HP. I'm going to try to stun him. And then, we don't really have any buffs and debuffs out yet, so I'm just going to save everything from our battle mage now for a second. Wait, you there, come back here. Come back here. Actually, maybe even stand right there, just so that he can't hit us with as many area of effect attacks. And go after him with your epic arrows. Okay, he is going after our frontliner, though, here. So we have different types of damage that are being dealt. I'm not sure if I can actually zoom in on the attack itself in a way, but yeah, he's giving us please take a nap. So he's going to presumably be using like magical powers against us. I'm going to use, what is this ability? Weak point. Like does way more weapon damage. I'm still paused here, so some of the weapons, or some of the attacks happen instantaneously, so it is nice like that. But then it does take them a little while to kind of recharge, and then they keep auto-attacking as we go throughout combat, so I'm just going to keep waiting. So does anyone have any status effects? You do have sleep inflicted on you. I think I would like to unsleep you, if that's even a word. Not that it would really affect us that much right now, but then let's... Whoops, I accidentally just did friendly fire. Oh well. Ignore that. Okay, so now he has blinked to another part of the room. We're going to go over here and attack him over here. So I'm like pausing and unpausing to quite an obnoxious degree, but I feel as though it is kind of necessary in these boss battles. Because if I don't do that, he will just like use all of his crazy abilities and I won't get to use mine. I guess you could kind of do it if you didn't pause, but yeah, I mean, you would just be kind of playing a different type of game. Oh no, am I going to... I'm just going to test this out. Do I cause friendly fire? I don't think he did cause friendly fire there. Whatever, okay. I'll just live with my terrible decision making. Okay, he has blinked again, but we're really doing a lot of damage to him. You'd like to unsleep my mom. How dare you unsleep my mom? Oh, God. This is like that hit MTV show Yo Mama, where all they would do for the entire show was diss each other's mothers. We've already had a Yo Mama and a Hannah Montana reference in this one stream. Where will we go next? I am continuing to friendly fire my own people. There's nothing friendly about friendly fire. Are we already out of all of our abilities? Let's see if we can use major skills recharge potion. Could anyone really use it? Also, too, our guardian has been transformed into a chicken.
How's the internet situation?
Hey, Ranazu, thank you very much for the sub. Actually, I'm back on fiber internet. Thank you for thinking of me. I do appreciate it. All right, hang on a second. Yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit so that we can see the fight closer up. We've got mead. We can't really use that. Major healing potion. Who needs that? Nobody really needs that. I will just use it on this guy. Yes, I can drink this mid-combat, or do I really need it? I might not even need it. Although, maybe it's better to use it before the going gets tough. Because that's when, as they say, everything gets worse, right? When the going gets tough, everything gets worse. Hang on a second, let's use the lava attack on him. Okay, cool. Stop being a chicken. There we go. He's back in combat, baby. Now, people can die in these dungeon crawl encounters, and the last time I played this, I did lose quite a lot of my adventurers. Now, they can be respawned by each other, but I want to try to keep my party alive, because if I lose them, I do think we lose some levels. I'm not 100% sure about that. I just want to be kind of careful with my party. Okay, let's keep going over here. We have paused, honestly, an obnoxious amount, but I didn't want to die, so I love myself. Here we go. Go over there, and then use Ice Wave. Even if it hits my own guy, I don't really care. Poison Ball. Okay, he is kind of taking down our Guardian right now. Oh, cool. We did beat him. So you now know that the poison is used to transform our soldiers into chicken. You can keep that poison batch. I have plenty more. I'm on my way to the second phase of my match. So he's attempting to turn everyone into a chicken. Like, a decidedly nefarious intention, honestly. Okay, so we head back now. Oh, that just automatically happens for us. Anyway, so that is like the gist of one level, which I think is quite fun. I mean, I like the tactics-based combat, but maybe even more the mechanic that appeals to me is just coming back to the hub and like, ooh, my party is getting stronger. Like, yeah, man, we lifting, yo, at the gym. What else have we got here? Taunts target and tough skin on self. Okay, that would not be bad for the barbarian because the barbarian is good at just kind of getting himself in the middle of everything. Mighty hit. Crippling hit. What is the difference? Applies paralyzed on target. Or just does a lot of damage. I think just a lot of damage. Let's just go for the Phil Swift attack. What is this one? Is this one area of effect? No, this one is just radiant damage, but quite a lot of radiant damage. This is our battle priest. I think just keep going damage. Let's go full damage build. Why not? I mean, full damage has got to be something good. I'd rather take that than weak lifesteal. Maybe the 1x... Actually not even going to take the taunt. Just give me even more damage. Let's go for full damage, baby. Yeah. That's the stuff. That gets me going in the morning. All right, so we have a decidedly better shield. That's about it. Yeah, all pure offense is my tasty inventory chicken, a previous dead character. One would think, wouldn't one? But nay. Nay, verily. This is kind of cool. Wait a minute. Power. Is power a good thing? Whoa, dude, we got a power potion. That's pretty good. This looks way, way better. Wow, so this thing can do radiant damage, too. Who does radiant damage in our party? I want to say our battle priest. Bruh. We got to put this on the battle priest. Plus 3 armor, so this gives him plus 7 armor, so he doesn't get as much defense. But the radiant damage is great. Does that add to our... I guess as a modifier, well, probably something like that. Can we put the same item on our second set? I'm not sure, because some of it stays the same. I guess they swap out sword and shield is the idea. Oh well, we'll just sell it on the black market for money. We can switch out our party characters, but I'm not going to because I love myself, and I'm pretty, I think my party is pretty cash money, if I do say so myself. Are we able to, like, eat or something in here? I mean, all of our hunger seems to have reset, doesn't it? Does it actually go down in here? We do have different levels. Did it just go to... No, it didn't go down. Can we do anything at the portal, too? I'm just messing this up. Now, there is, like, a major hub that you can do, or that you can go back to in the campaign in order to upgrade things, but we are in sort of, like, this little story mode here. I can't play on easy. No, I am so sad. Hunt and defeat the undead game. I think that this game is actually fairly difficult. I know I've been pausing and getting started a lot, but here we are. Hang on a second. Okay, we have spawned in like normal people into the second dungeon. Very much like the first, except as you may guess, it is more difficult. There are traps and other bad things, bad people, scammers. Actually, speaking of which, someone just did attempt me to scam me today. There is this new scam you guys know that I always get scammed, right? I always seem to get scammed all the time. But now I got a new one in the mail where they try to send you a package. I brought it to the post office. They were like, there's no package. I was like, is it a scam? Here we go. Intelligence. Okay, cool. So we actually do get a success chance. I will take 81%. That's pretty good. So we got 272 XP. Do you have any level ups among us? Oh, so I guess you could kind of direct your level ups toward one guy or another. So we know that this one is now just basically an HP healer, so we don't really need that. A rest stop. Ooh, so this is our first shop. Great. Shop. Let's sell our bow, and this thing is also a worthless piece of crap. We will sell that. I will take a key, because you can never really have too many. I mean, you can, but you can't. Strength potions seem pretty good, but I would rather take a piece of gear. Alright, let's go for maybe... let's get a helmet for our gladiator. But maybe let's wait until we get done with more of the... I don't know, I'm indecisive and confused. Plus 4 armor, minus attack speed. Yeah, I don't really like that. Heavy helmet, this is a heavy helmet of minor skill charge, scale armor. I guess we kind of want to be matching up armor sets, though, too. We want our barbarian to just do a lot of damage, though. Whatever, okay, give me the helmet. Damn it. I don't know what to... It's not like I'm doing anything else with my life. Does anyone else have a helmet? You don't have a helmet. Get back in there. Let's use up all these consumables and put them into things that are more, like, sustainably useful for us. Give me that. It's only $50. Of course I'll take it. You know the amount of I was going to say inflation we're experiencing this very day. It's as if in just a few years a gallon of milk will be like $50. Not to imply that I've been drinking a lot of milk, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Sometimes I'm just an idiot. All right, let's take the blue key. I do believe he gives us something else. You catch me on the job. I was in the process of teleporting chicken gas all across the empires. Those soldiers won't turn into chicken by themselves, you know. It's a perfected plan, really. You'll understand why. What a nefarious doofus. Turning people into chickens. Although I feel like that kind of sets the tone, you know, whether it's the AIM instant messenger room sound effect entry noises, or whether it's the fact that he's trying to turn people into chickens, aren't they? Hang on a second. I forgot to sell my Chickenify potion. Now, maybe this is useful for something insane that I'm not aware of, but all I know is that if I drink it, I turn into a chicken, and it doesn't seem to have the throw option on it, so I don't seem to be able to use it against an enemy. So, in that, I take some level of comfort. Let's have some mead. I think we could use this. Oh, select a character to use it. Who is the thirstiest among us? 28. 28. Okay, you two are some thirsty guys. I guess I will have them both drink some of this just because I need to destroy. No, not what I meant to do at all. I mean, arguably I should be using this when they're lower on HP, but I'm like, YOLO, right? Superhuman dexterity. Okay, so use that to raise dexterity. Long sword of bodybuilding. Let's put this on our, yeah, we have to put this on our barbarian. Just give me the better version of whatever I have. Let's keep the, let's try to keep the weapon sets more or less what they were started at. And we will walk up to, what is this? This is like some sort of zombie? Some sort of zombie, then. Take that. This is the pathway to the boss, I suppose. Use your rechargeable ability. Also use your rechargeable ability. Also use your rechargeable ability. Also use your rechargeable ability. I wish he could use this shield on someone else, but he can use it only on himself, it seems. Cool. Okay, how much damage are we taking? That's a lot of damage. Really, we should have the battle priest in the front because his shield can just absorb the damage, right? Now I'm thinking. Like a gamer. Bruh, we doing some damage. So what happens? So I guess this damage has been dealt to his physical armor. So when does that actually recharge? Or does it? I'm not 100% positive. I guess I have to... Maybe I need to wait for the dungeon level to be over to collect that. I need to check that. It's... Oh, no, that was a trap. Oh, I thought that was an enemy's area. What did it do? Just get us slightly wet? Oh, no. Water. My mortal nemesis. Oh, no, I didn't mean to encounter them there. Go back there. Okay, we're going to have to engage the enemy in a series of well-placed attacks. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, we don't have our epic arrows anymore. Let's just use basic arrows for right now. That's fine. We will stand over there and attack. Yeah, alright, fine. Oh no! This is the end. I am slightly moistened by this trap. Moistened. I think we'll just save all our healing items for right before the boss fight, you know? And then we'll just save all the what I'm trying to do is save all of the damage for the boss fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would be... If anything, you want to be able to take down the boss's HP fast. But like, who cares if we can roll through all the levels super fast? It's more about the boss. Okay, so we did get some light gloves. These are light, so they really don't have any other negative effects. Does everyone have gloves? No, not everyone has gloves. I will probably put this on my frontliner just because he could use it, like, for the armor. Are we, cool, we can unpause. Did you actually gain any? No. Oh, no, that just added to your defense, my bad. Not your armor, okay, so those two are distinct. Okay, yeah, so it seems that armor is functioning more like HP, really. Is there even a way to... I will just use a key right here. Oh, wow, we've actually summoned enemies by doing that. That was terrible. Why don't we take out this guy and then have our back line stand there? Back line, get to the back of the line. That's bad. Here, do it on him. I didn't expect this fight. Okay, go in on that guy. Do I use... Maybe I could use something like big area of effect. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I guess I could use this. Yeah, let's use this on these guys, because that way it gets multiple... Hits them multiply. There we go. And then you two go in on these guys. Yep. So don't worry about the frozen guys, just for a minute. Okay, now... Oh! Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? There we go. No, you have failed me again, A-star pathfinding algorithm. Okay, we got some sort of fish and a bunch of rings. I think it was worth it. I do believe it was worth it. Oh, I see. We got frozen from that. So what happens when they go onto this trap stuff? Ooh, that was kind of cool. It, like, triggered another animation. I mean, it's not good because it's like tar or something, right? Yeah, like a booby trap. Which is always a great opportunity to say... Booby. Trap. It's getting late in the night, isn't it? Alright, does anyone have low satiety? No. We need, like, a glass of water or something, man. Who thought we would have died of thirst in this dungeon? How sad. How sad indeed. I could probably use a couple more of these basic arrows, honestly. I will take some of those because I don't want to run out of ranged attacks. Satiety. I, of course, wouldn't want to run out of satiety. Alright, so that is most of the dungeon. Let's go over here and just grab a swig of purple flurp from this ethereal... whatever it is. There we go, cool. So I got... That's kind of cool. If you have high constitution, you stand to gain yet even more HP. Oh yeah, thank you. I have to drink some water too. I may actually die of thirst before the end of the stream. As it happens, I too am running out of satiety. Now let's save the last of these powers for the oncoming boss battle. We'll just kind of tank it with these guys for right now. Walk up to this guy and just boop his snoot. There we go. Everyone else go in on this guy, and then you go in on these people. Oh no, I accidentally just attacked nothing. Whoops. Why did you do that? Why are you so stupid? Oh no, I have fallen and I can't get up. Alright, fine. I will heal myself. I will use up one of my ability points. I guess I didn't really line up my people so perfectly well this time. We should probably take out the enemy backline now. Let's just charge this guy. Who cares what happens to everyone else? He is clearly the strongest, so we should take him down right now. Oh no, now there's nothing to use my AoE abilities on. Oh, but we do have an upgrade again. Okay, Lightning Ring, AoE, no friendly fire. That is quite useful. 8d6 fire. Resistance half. Well, we already have some for, fire stuff. Frozen for 10 seconds. Man, that frozen is kind of useful, though. 3d12 lightning. Oh, I kind of like that, though. Say that I find that satiating. Here, keep using this crap on... No, you can't actually use... Oh, you can use this on your allies. Never mind, then use this on one of them. I think that was the other ability. Never mind. Okay, so he's in some sort of, like, dark spell right now. We're fine. Okay, we're good for the rest of this. We got some beefy boy for our backliner, too. He got a little bit more HP the last time I built him up. So he's good. I am fully sufficient from my satiation of the thirstification on the hungerific quest for the snorful sloth. Sorry, I need to watch my mouth sometimes. Alright, so what have we got? More damage. Base damage converted to fire. Ooh, fire. Why don't we give that, like, to our barbarian? He's a pretty damaging dude. Yeah, I will take a fire barbarian. I mean, Ravager. That's, like, pretty cool. Don't you think? Ring common... Yeah, this is kind of funny about these. I don't understand why it sometimes just gives me ring 75. I guess I'll put on the ring. Does it make any difference? Or is it just a regular... Maybe it could be like some sort of enchanted ring. Alright, would anyone benefit from satiationing? Ooh, we are actually under-hungered on this guy. Quenches thirst on all by 20. Wait a minute, can I... Let's share that. We need some thirst being satisfied here. Alright, we have very little left to do. Let's just stand out here and then we will do some, like, major healing. Okay, so you need to do some potion of power. This will satisfy some of your hunger. You know, I think you need the potion of healing, though. Oh, wait a minute, we have more wine. Yeah, let's share that first. Do we have enough HP recovered? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I kind of want to save more of his cooldowns for the actual fight. But I think I will just take one of these little heal potions, because that's 5 HP. That's worth it, right? Those skull piles really take me... Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that feels kind of retro, isn't there? Alright, this is a rather tough boss fight. I've fought this one earlier on, so I am going to need to do a lot of pausification here. I'm sure you're curious to know about its purpose of this giant. Not really. I know you're up to something nefarious. Turning every... Why is it that the supervillain always wants to tell everyone of his plan? It's like he never got enough attention as a child. Like, no one really cares. Just stop doing that. Go in there! Come on. You know what actually, this won't make a difference. Never mind. Okay, give yourself a battle shield. Maybe I'm doing this a little too early, though. All right, let's just do a lot of damage. We will use burn. There we go. Burn him. Switch to the good arrows. Or, you know, try to stick with the basic arrows as long as we can. I want to preserve ammo for the next level. There we go. Cool. Everyone go in on this guy. Oh, no, I just got knocked back, but it doesn't really matter that much since I'm... Okay, he's inflicted sleep on everyone. Do we have anything that we could actually use to undo this status effect? I don't believe so. Yeah, how will we know how evil he is if he doesn't tell us? Ooh, this is actually kind of cool. Wait a minute. So how does that... This is a weird attack.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that is pretty sweet. I mean, not very effective, but there it is. Hey, Sport Nugget, thank you very much for the 14 months. Appreciate you. It's not my birthday. Why do people always... Oh my god, there's like 50 chickens in here. Hang on a second. We have to kill all of these chickens. I need to save some of my area of effect attacks for this. Hang on a second. Retreat! Retreat! Don't allow the chickens to surround us. Let's get back into the corridor over here. You go over there. I've inconveniently used up all of my AoE attacks. But this shouldn't be too bad, right? Bruh. Not very cash money. I guess I'm going to have to use some of my actual abilities here. He's still dealing damage to us, though, out here. It's just sort of tied us up. He's surrounded us with chickens. And now he's using poison ball attack on us. Whilst we are dealing with his generalized crap. Okay, hang on a second. I have to heal myself. Kinda sweet, though, like the larger scale battles, though, don't you think? Why is my front line in my... or back line in my front line? I think we just need... Okay, this is a much better configuration, because we can all kind of hit them at the same time. I'm also going to heal my Guardian. Battle Priest is coming in clutch here, man. Take out a few more of these chickens. This is bringing me back to old school RuneScape, man. Okay, now we can go back over the Sorcerer. Or the Evil Wizard, whatever he's... Okay, let's stand on all sides, because I don't want to get hit with more... Thank you so much for slaughtering the chickens for me. Now I just have to collect the bones. Anyway. Anyway, what? What could you possibly be up to? Honestly, ill-intentioned. I prefer, like, the villain who... Or maybe he does have, like, a tragic backstory where you, like, learn that he's not such a bad guy like Darth Vader, you know? Like, he just hated sand. Can't blame him. Sand is naturally bad. Still taking a lot of damage. I guess the one thing that might be nice is to have the character's HP just a little bit visible. I'm playing this on a fairly large monitor, but I do feel like I have to kind of look back and forth a lot. It's like a little UI. Although I do think it's good. I mean, for the amount of inventory that I'm going through. That might actually be a testament to me having too big a monitor, though. Hey, the game's UI isn't wrong. Your monitor is just too large. Your monitor has become too powerful. You haven't monitored the monitor. I can't even monitor what's going on anymore. Here I am. Okay, so we've had fear struck into us. We are running out of HP here. Oh, we've actually taken him out. The Empire must be destroyed, so I'm out of here. Okay, so we did win that boss fight, but we did take a lot more damage than we did before. Alright, so we go back to kind of like our main hub. What are these cultists doing, though, man? One of them lets us change out our party, but it's going to be tougher the next time, though. Carol never knows Machiavellian. Ooh, Machiavellian. Good word. Good word. Take care of your precious items. They're very powerful. Ooh, major healing potion. On skill spell hit, 50% chance to heal on self. That's pretty sweet. Who has the most skills? Why don't we give that to our, well, who's running out of a lot of HP? The Barbarian is kind of running out with a lot of HP. But he already has a belt, too. Why don't we just give our other guy the defense belt? I feel like that would be better off on the other guy. Yeah, our Barbarian kind of gets into the middle of all the attacks, so if we gave him the thing that kind of like vampirically drains, that might be useful. Here we go. Alright, I'm game. Let's go for the next one. I believe the third one is the end of the main dungeons for this section. Hey, Gatorbot, thank you very much for the kind words. It's another day in the life of an ultra-wide monitor. I like to think of them as ultra-thick monitors. All right. Okay, so like we've kind of gotten through. Excuse me. We've gotten through 2 of the dungeons, so we've gotten progressively stronger bosses. I kind of like the idea that there's different boss types and, like, you know, just get like a little bit more randomization if that's something that's planned for the campaign. Because I did a little bit of the campaign and I'm like, okay, like it's maybe not like as much attitude as this part, but what do I know? Maybe I haven't gotten far enough yet. I mean, I kind of like this mold for the idea. Although maybe that would be kind of text heavy. You can kind of skip through the text if you want, and it wouldn't make much of a difference. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you just wanted to play it like, you know, any other dungeon crawler. But the thing that I think is good is they aren't like forcing the story down your throat if you don't really care about it. Which I think is important. Because you're actually healing HP, so you don't really need a ton of armor. It's really our Guardian that benefits the most from the armor. His magic armor. I think if we give him... Well, we don't want to be so weak to magic attacks either, but... I don't care. What kind of armor is this? Heavy boots of health reserve. Heavy. So who's wearing heavy? He's wearing medium. Oh, I guess you're the one wearing heavy. Yeah, let's give you full heavy. Okay, so let's try to swap these guys' armor out and just match up what they're wearing. So this is medium, so let's give you the heavy one. So you have heavy, heavy, and we'll see if we can find a heavy helmet. Who has medium? You started off with medium. We could get you a medium helmet. Yeah, that's like cool. Okay, yeah, let's get you the heavy helmet. Oh, cool. I totally did this wrong, man. So I think he got the 2 defense bonus? Did he? Where's my defense? Oh, wait a minute. Is it even listed in there? Where is my defense? I feel like I'm missing my defense somewhere in here. Magic defense, 10. Physical armor. Where is it? I don't see it. Maybe it needs a minute to appear, or maybe I need something else in the rest of the set. I'm not honestly sure, but we have medium, medium. Who else has heavy? We could leave you in medium. That would probably be okay, but I think I'm going to give you another medium just so that you have full medium. Oh, you probably need gloves as well. Okay, so then let's just switch those out. My bad. My mistake. Let's give you the heavy gloves. Okay, so now do you get the defense bonus? Full set bonus. Chest, gloves, pants, helmet. I guess we're getting it right now. Where is that indicated? I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me just see that again. What is it? Yeah. Chest, got it. Gloves, got it. Pants, got it. Helmet, yeah, got it. Okay, so I guess 4 parts to each of these things. Ooh, why can't I take that? Oh, I don't have any money. Well, that sucks. Oh well, too bad. Half a bread of yeah, I know, I have a really, like, backpack hero-y looking kind of inventory right now, don't I? Medium, medium, medium. Let's see, we can get you light. I guess I'm not really paying attention to the exact armor stats anymore, but I don't really have anyone else I'm going to need for light armor. I guess I could swap out one of these guys into heavy armor if I found it, but I'm not going to totally change everything just for that. I've got heavy armor on you. Heavy, heavy. Oh, I kind of like this, stacking these armor bonuses. All right, but let's sell another medium armor because we don't really need that. We might potentially get a heavy armor set in the future, so maybe I'll buy some of these. I will also buy... Oh, no, the key is $250. That seems kind of expensive. I've already got a key on me. I should be fine. Okay, that's all right. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, first line is offense and where is it? Oh, there we go. Offense and defense. Thank you. There it is. Yep. Off, def. Thank you. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I didn't see that with the other stats. We don't really need a drink from the ethereal fountain right now. I think we could just wait on that for another minute. It must be the huge monitor getting in my way again. Oh, how mired in monitor I am. Okay, let's try this. So we've got good defense. Good defense we have. Going against this sorcerer guy. He's actually very powerful. We want to take him out fast. Oh no, I've been covered in tar. Oh god, I forgot about the environmental effects almost completely. This is embarrassing. It's as if I failed the tutorial on this part the first time I tried it. I wouldn't do that. Hang on a second, my barbarian is over there. Let's see if we can use his rage ability and somehow gain HP from that. He does actually. Wow. Okay, so we want him to melee grade 1 flurry seems good. Ooh, this could be really good. But also this is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll take that. Just more damage stuff. Here, hang on a second. Do not set thyself on fire. Let's level you up as well. 30 points of physical armor are removed from the target. Applies blessing. It's kind of like... But also does -5 defense. This is a really good ability. Yeah, I think that's pretty great. Break armor. If we deal with a boss who has really tough armor or something like that. Okay, you can't control yourself for a few more seconds. Let's see if we can get these zombies to come up here to us. Or can we just, like, poke them from up there? Like, aggro them? No. I wonder what happens... Yeah, like, if I unpause, it just kind of makes everything go horribly hectic and bad. So I would recommend against doing that. Let's see if we can heal you. Cool, so he actually does kind of heal from his abilities a bit. That's sweet. I mean, I do kind of want to save them for the boss fight or the rest stop, but we have another character to level up. AoE radius group shield. Ooh, that's pretty great. I kind of like the group shield. I feel like that's going to be useful in some way. Like, to never take the damage might be better than to have to awkwardly heal from it. In strange ways, you know what I mean? Yeah, shields OP. What if we can somehow stack the shields? I mean, we've already got so many shields, right? So we might as well go even further with it. Let's see if we can keep leveling up our mage guy, because he's super duper intelligent. And getting yet even... Wait a minute, what are you doing here? Why have you appeared? You again. Bruh, not fair. Free attack. Must leave and let me complete my plans. Wait a second, why are we dealing with him right now? I will just continue damaging him. Okay, give me my personal shield bubble, and I will give him maybe... No, I want to save these abilities for my main fight with him. God, why are we fighting him right now? This is like a strange spot to fight him. I'm guessing he's just going to teleport away. Okay, he's totally not teleporting away. This is not based. Alright, I guess I'm going to use strong abilities right now then. Fine. Fine. Radiant light. Radiant. Radiant damage. Oh, he's got fear inspired in him. Go away. Ah, he left. I guess we did enough damage. What is this even? Isn't it any type of test or anything like that? We have a dungeon to crawl through. Alright, we have come to nearly the boss battle. This should be the more or less the end of this part. Let's just go ahead and grab everything. I want to be thorough. I'm like the guy who goes to the seamy underbelly of the dungeon in order to locate all of the treasure before he enters the boss arena. I want to explore and probe every last inch of the dungeon before I arrive at the apotheosis of understanding. The creme de la creme, the wombo combo, the Big Mac, the American Pie, the Godfather, the Schnizzle Schnuffer. You know it. Whatever is the ultimate thing of things. The holiest of holies of the dungeon. Hang on a second. I know we're not doing too particularly well, but oh no! Someone has died. Wait a minute. He's not dead. Okay. A fantastic opportunity to demonstrate all that I know. Don't die on me. This is bad. Okay, that's second win. Whoops, wrong spell. Okay, we can use a heal spell in order to get a guy who's dying up, or we could use another potion on them. In this case, we will just use one of our spells. I just neglected to take care of him. I will use another ability, and he didn't actually oh, he's dying again! Oh, that's kind of annoying. Hang on a second, he'll be fine. He can't be attacked when he's down, can he? So, oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't think you would do that. Like I said, I have to waste both of my goddamn healing abilities, but at least I don't have to use the items. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. They aren't going for our main front line for some reason. Here, okay, just put them on him. Put them on him. Break his no, I need to save the break armor for the main boss battle. Not looking good, not looking good, not looking good. Use your rage ability. Use your frost ability. Do this, do that. One thing that I would say is it might be nice, because I know I can use the function keys to switch between characters, but it might be nice if there were some more comprehensive way of seeing multiple ability bars at once. That might be something. Like, I do feel like it works, but it does feel like it's a lot of clicking around, a little mouse intensive. That would be one thought. Do I have any we did play Balatro. Yeah, great game. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the kind of party dungeon crawlification, although I feel like maybe that is something worth exploring, but I don't think I've played anything quite like this. Most roguelikes have you play as one thing. But I think that this game has a little bit more appeal among, like, the smart kind of crowd, you know what I mean? Oh, we have no ammo in this. Let's switch his weapon set. Here we go. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, smart people enjoy it. And maybe that's me being, like, slightly self-flattering. Like, ooh, look how smart and handsome I am. Okay, let's give us all a shield. We deserve it right now. Ah, what a waste. Well, I didn't want to use my wombo combo abilities before that. Oops, don't attack the water trap. Now, one thing I could do is to attack some of these, like, area emplacements if I wanted to. I haven't because I'm stupid, although I haven't really noticed any opportunities to do it. I probably could have done it for more AoE damage on something. Will we just keep we keep this shield for 11 more rounds of combat, I suppose. All right, you will drink from the pink fountain. Go. Sip on it. Sipping on gin and juice. Yeah. All right, Sipping on apple juice. You guys remember that rap song? Love it. Sipping on apple juice. Yeah. Sipping on apple juice. Yeah. Don't mess with me, I'm sipping at some apple juice. 'Cause I'm thirsty. Yeah. We have a heal. God, who would have thought that a search through a dungeon... I think that the one mechanic to me that's a little odd is maybe the thirst and hunger. I feel like that's kind of an awkward mini game going on the side. I would like it if my, like, why am I dying of thirst in a dungeon? I guess it's to encourage you to get through the dungeon a little bit faster, but at the same time, it just feels kind of silly to be dying of thirst in a dungeon that lasts like 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Hang on a second. Are we? Okay, cool. That looks good. Let's go ahead and buy some more arrows if that's available. I'm willing to die of thirst while we go through here a little bit more. Okay, let's switch you back out to your main weapon set. Yeah, kind of like the quasi-morph thing with starvation. Like, why am I starving if I've just been in here for 5 seconds? A little bit of that. I could see that. Yeah, I think that could be a simple and easy thing to rebalance. It would make sense. Does any of these give us thirst quenching? Not that I see. Not that I see now. I also haven't used any of these scrolls. Maybe I'll just do that. Now, I don't want everyone to... Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to be dying of thirst in 3 seconds. I guess that's supposed to pressure you to get to the boss sooner and not, like, you know, take every second of time because you're just going to be taking damage if you do that. But at the same time, I feel like I've wanted to get all my ducks in order. That way you can't... Okay, like, that's fair. I've taken too much time. But at the same time, I'm going to be pausing during the boss fight anyway, so why not? Okay, is there any... Are there any drinks in here? Please! The search for drank. That's what they should call this game. Escape to some drank. Alright, I will just consume, like, copious healing potions while we fight the last boss battle. Because I've neglected to take care of my thirst. Whatever. YOLO. I will save this AoE attack, but let's hit him. Let's break his armor, too. Cool, go in for his armor. Whoops, go over there. Go in on him, and then you guys go defend thyself, and go for the better arrows. And I guess just try to spread out, like, maybe a teensy bit, you know? Teensy bit. Other than that, man, these healing potions are, like, kind of excessive. I might not even really need them. Okay, you drink the healing potion. See, I'm fine. Oh no, they're coming from my back line from over here. I missed most of those. No. A second. Just go mainly for the boss. I feel like we can just take him out because I've saved up all of my abilities for this moment. I've been saving all of these for you. Okay, just ignore all of the mobs. Did I use that on my own guy? Oh no. Oh, good. Okay, so there is some moral ambiguity. I'm not as evil as the Empire. Come to unlife. Is he going to get more undead attacking us? I guess I could use more of these items. I'm just... If there is any more to this campaign, I would like to have them for then. Here, eat an entire cooked fish. Oh no, there's no time to do that. Never mind. Oh no, I am dying though. What happens if I throw the chicken? This is so odd. Oh, what happens? Attracts enemies. I will throw the fish over to... I don't know, over there. Go to the fish. Don't fight me. Look, they've all gone straight for the fish. Why is this happening? Does anyone have any status effects? Okay, yeah, the Barbarian has one. I like this sense of logic. Yeah, drink our own sweat, or pull like a... What was it? A Man vs. Wild, when... You remember the episode where Bear Grylls drinks his own... Well, I don't need to finish that sentence. Applies supremacy on targets. Magical 8d10 cold. Okay, let's use one of these things. That's a lot of damage, man. That's like a Phil Swift amount of damage. Hang on a second. Get the whole party again. Okay, can anyone cast this? Is anyone free? Here. Throw that scroll, man. Do something, for God's sake. Oh, the scrolls have to cool down? Oh, that's a shame. Dude, I have to hold on to so many of these other enemies over here. Hang on a second. Run away. No, the wizard is down. The wizard is down. I did not mean for that to happen just now, but anyway, he's almost dead. No, 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 no. No, he's teleported. Unfair. No, our wizard is dying. Don't let the wizard die. No, he's teleported again. That's so cheap, man. Can I go in on him? Can I go in? No, I'm not going to be able to maneuver around. I was going to just make a beeline for him. Get over there. Get over there, man. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, they're just going to keep coming back, so go over here. You hand... No, the wizard is dying. Double attack him. Okay, we've got another debuff on the barbarian we've got to take out. Just hit him. Hit him with everything you got. He's like so close to being dead. No, he keeps teleporting away. Oh, God, why? Oh, what do I even do? I feel so bad and sad. Okay, I just have to use up all my abilities on everyone else over here. He keeps teleporting, man. Oh, he's over there now. Okay, hang on a second. Go straight into the fire. Straight in. Oh, no, no, no. Can we hit him with something? He's teleported so much in the last 3 seconds. Hey, Frankie, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. Also, Redemption, thank you very much for the Prime. Okay, I'm throwing the chicken. I didn't think I would have to resort to this, but they leave me few other options, and they're not even attracted to the chicken. I was told that they would be attracted to the chicken. Why is this? Why do bad things happen to good people? All right, everyone drink the health potions because we're running out of options. Cool. All right, you do that. YOLO. At least you'll stay alive because you have a lot of beefy HP. Are we able to even keep up with this guy, though? He might be too powerful. Item is still on cooldown. Okay, he's going to use something called Ultimate. That doesn't sound very good. I feel like I should have paused more, like I missed an opportunity. Oh, God. Now he's dying, too. Can I revive him? Can I do anything? Just try to hit him once. He's got, like, no HP left, man. No, they've even lost their attraction to the chicken. Oh, God, this may actually be the end of me. I've lost all of my party, and I'm now surrounded by undead warriors. I feel like I was slightly careless there at the beginning of the fight, and it just really came back to haunt me. But very cool, though. I'm happy that it is, like, at least evidently difficult. Ugh. I didn't expect him to summon that many undead. Although I had fought the other boss battle before it. I feel like, I feel bad. But, you know, like, anyway, it is a difficult game, so that is a good time. Great time to test it out and see if you are better than me. Let's try it again. I wonder what we actually get. Last dungeon. Try again. Last dungeon. Difficulty. Defecate. Do we? Why do we go back into this menu? I will exit the I will just restart. Can I try it again and see? Do better, AA. They say. Do better. So do we actually get to restart with our... Yeah, it seems as though we do start with more or less the same items as we had before. And in fact... no. Okay, so we restart with, like, similar items. Yeah, I am confident that if I were given another chance at that, I could try it again. Okay, let me give it another try, because I believe in myself, and I think that if I didn't just die of thirst in that dungeon, I may have actually stood a fighting chance at, like, accomplishing something. It's also evident to me now that I cannot use all of my abilities at once in the boss battle, so I may give myself another chance to do something there. But I think for most of these pre-boss battle fights, I don't need to micromanage maybe too much. But I think I'll be okay with slightly less of that. Let's give him the War Cry ability this time. Let's try that out instead. And then, I'll still do Group Shield, but I'm going to save that for the final boss fight, because he just does the fake-out maneuver so many times before this. Let's see if we can do it in faster succession. And who cares if we have to use a couple, like, heal potions here and there in this one. Let's just try to take out most of the dungeon fast, and then we'll do most of the pausing at the last boss battle, except for right now as it happens, because I don't want him to die. Here, run away. Go eat some steak or something. Here, go berserk. Go berserk mode, go crazy boy mode. There we go. And use this spell. There's no reason not to. Maybe use your shield. Well, we'll wait until the next combat. Here we go. Cool. Hey, Zathrasi. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you. Alright, so here we go. Everybody else over here. Let's go ahead and eat that fish, man. Oh, can't eat in combat, I guess because there's an enemy right over there. Oh, there we go. And the music has stopped. Cease! So you do have to be, like, a little bit faster when you're going into combat. I suppose. Yeah, I was kind of taking too much time before. Or we could save some of these items for later in the combat. Their satiety is pretty good right now. Right, I will enter battle mode. Battle mode, let's go. Now, you go back there, and then you come over here. That way we can engage more of them at once. And send in the battle pope over there. Or whoever I am. Oh no, there are more enemies trying to fight us. Whatever. Oh god, there are a lot of them. Okay, let's use this against them. Okay, not bad. I think we have to keep the wizard alive, though. The wizard, unfortunately, does not always arrive precisely when he means to, and we have another guy dying right now. It's actually fine. I can just heal him. But yeah, we probably want to watch out for that. Okay, oh no, he's been frozen. I accidentally got 2 fights at once here. That really kills me, man. Man, it seems like we're taking more damage than usual here. Like, is it just me, or...? I think we need to collectively eat a chicken together at the end of this fight. These guys hit hard, man. These, like, little tentacle dudes with the funny arms. Here, I need to cast Second Wind on you. Here, go cast Second Wind on thyself. There we go, good. Maybe I just went in too hard on the damage and I need to do, like, more Healy Boy kind of stuff. Good, okay, now that we've got that, let's collectively share a chicken and improve our lives together. After all, that's what brotherhood is about, eating meat together as one. Oh, come on, not you again. Okay, I guess this time... No, we've just eaten a chicken together. We've just broken bread, man. How can you possibly interrupt our... Oh, no. What have I done? Alright, go heal mode again. Maybe use up something on him. Just use up your free powers. I still want to save all the damage for the last boss fight. Good. Okay, cool. Get out of here. Leave. No, he's still not leaving. Here we go. No. Here, I need you to use your second wind. Cool. Okay, we did take him out, though, there. Is anyone near their next level? No, let's have you do it. Open it for the intelligence test, 685 XP. We might actually get him up to level 4 now this time on this battle. I'm almost debating on, should we just, like, go in and fight him right now while we're still in good condition? Like, before we tire ourselves out in this dungeon, let's just try it that way. I know that's slightly more boring, but at the same time, like, I was exciting before. Oh, no, we still don't have the blue key. Okay, never mind. Okay, so it's like the search for the blue key. I mean, I would rather be boring and alive than exciting and dead. You know what I mean? I don't think there was anything to get there. I think just... Let's try to disarm that. Ah, no. Oh, sleep trap's not so bad. Here we go. Ale jar. Quenches thirst on all by 50. Ooh, this is exactly what we needed. We needed a big jug of water on us. That's exactly what we needed. Also, crafting. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Appreciate you. Here, we will share the water. That's exactly what we needed. Men need to drink jugs of water and eat chickens together. That's what we require as adventurers. Where we go? Alright, what did we get this time? So we get, like, totally new loot. I guess we get totally different loot every time we do it. Let's see. We'll go back in with our sorcerer. I think the lightning damage maybe makes a little bit more of a difference to him. I don't think we got as good defense items this time, though, because we just didn't really do all of that buying and selling. We'll save it for the very end. We'll get something different. Let's see. Here is another, like, poison trap I guess we could have used. But we didn't. Oh, well. My satiety is much better this time. Okay, long rest. And more wound healing stuff. As a historian, you can confirm. I'm going to start more sentences like that. As an historian, what I can tell you is this. What history states, bad things happen. Alright. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. It's getting late, and I've been playing this game a lot. I'm beginning to lose track of reality. I do think that after a certain point, it's one of those just sort of like mind goes blank types of dungeon crawlers, you know what I mean? So there is that. Although I feel like that this is a game that would make my plane ride go very, very fast. I do have a plane ride coming up. Perhaps I will do more. The sound design in this is particularly good, don't you think? Like all the little bits and bobs of sound effects for whenever you do anything. Just like a slight reward. I find this to be slightly useless because usually everyone just runs out of a little bit of HP. It's not like one guy is missing all of his HP. So I wish that that fountain could apply to more people, you know? Or maybe I'm not drinking from the fountain right. Dare I say it? Do I even dare to say it? Right, I think that's pretty much this entire... I like the dungeon level sizes. It feels like pretty reasonable to me. Let's see if we can get our barbarian some barber. Okay, cool. He did recover some HP from that. That's great. We are pretty much walking in fully rested then. Alright, that's more or less what I wanted to have happen. I just don't think we got a key to that chest. Let's see if we can get one in here. And we did. What do you know? Medium gloves. Ooh, medium gloves. Medium. I am medium. Medium amphibian, yes. That's me. Oh my gosh, what is this? Medium shield of paralysis. That sounds really cool. Bruh. Whoa, look at all of the cheese in here. Hang on a second, we have to eat some cheese. Who is the cheesiest? You will eat the cheese. You will also eat some bread. Okay, I think we are much better off going into this boss fight. I am happier. Base stats plus 7 armor. Who needs this thing? Plus 7 armor, plus 7 armor. Could you use it? You can't really use it. You can't really use it. You can't really use it. Okay, we will just sell this to the merchant. Head over here. Do we get to meet light or heavy amph? No, just medium amphibian is out today, unfortunately. The others have been banished. We didn't really get to use these scrolls enough. Demoralize. 50% damage on targets. I feel like I'm not really going to get much use out of this one. I think there are better ones. Okay, so what have we got here? We have medium gloves. So who really needs that the most? I think our barbarian could use a full set of medium armor, but do we have any medium boots? We do have medium boots. I think he could use them. All right, I'm going to put these down here. Actually, I don't want to do this in the shop for just a second. I have to go do some armor exchanges among our characters. Among us. I will put this here. Then I'll put the medium boots on him. Is anyone wearing a medium helmet? No, no one is. Okay, then we need to buy that from the shop. I will indeed buy a rare medium helmet. So now we have the full medium bonus boost on our barbarian. Can we get the heavy armor boost? No, this is also medium armor. Everything is medium, damn it. You don't have a belt, we'll get you a belt. Because belts are cool. Yeah, belts are cool. Do we have, we do have heavy. Do we have heavy boots this time? I don't think we have heavy boots this time. We never got access to it. Oh well, living the rest of my life in sadness. Let's just put heavy armor and mismatched stuff on the rest of our party. What else is there to be had? At the risk of this being irrelevant, I am just going to get another random ring for this guy, and you can have the lightning damage. I don't know how that's going to change anything. Oh well. Let's sell this medium armor. We'll sell this shield too. We just don't really have much use for this thing. And give me more arrows? Whoops, I don't have the money. Okay, we will go in with all of the, like, buff potions this time. Can I give you this? Epic? Battle Axe of Thundering Crit. That's kind of cool. What the hell? Give me that instead. That looks much better than my current weapon. Oh, it's also very expensive. You know, we don't even have time to revive each other in this fight, so just take my revival things. Just take all of this. Maybe this is very ill-advised of me, but I'm doing it anyway. I have nothing to live for after all. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. I do have something to live for. Good enough. The medium armor is had by me, and I am somewhat satisfied. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I forgot about the other things in that chest. Hey, Rat BTTM. Thanks for the very kind words. Hope you're having a day. Medium shield of paralysis. Maybe that would be better on our other guy. Try that out. Yeah, take a medium shield instead of that. You medium guy. Wait a minute, why is there an exclamation point? Oh, he doesn't have the competence for shield. Okay, that makes a little more sense then. Alright, live your stupid life. Fine, give me that instead. The stop charge seems interesting. That could be good, right? We still have injuries. Give me this medium shield that you are so enthused about. And then just eat that. Whoops. You eat it. Ooh, lightning arrows. Very cool. All right, now I'm just tired of managing inventories. Let's go in for that last boss battle and redeem ourselves. I think I've already... I do kind of want to recover the injuries, though. I'm willing to give up the satiation. Good, whatever. Take me. Again. Okay, this time we know what he does, so we aren't going to leave our mage boy alone. Let's prevent him from getting separated from the rest. So you two... Actually, you three go up here, and then we'll keep the mage maybe, like, right there. Okay, go in now. Take down his armor. I think we did everything right the last time, except for most of it. Paralyze him. We will do a group shield on the group. Then we'll do this ability because screw him. Save that. Go crazy mode for a second because it's going to be most useful right now. Cool. All right. I think I managed this much, much better than I did the last time. Apply him with the holy damage. Break his armor too. And then we will use the lightninging on all of these people. Cool. You are still inaccessible. Okay, walk over there because I don't want to get hit. Use your frost bolts. What else have we got? Can medium amphibian... I know there's no ambiguous. There never was an ambiguous amphibian. It's just medium amphibian. I don't want my shields to run out. Okay, cool. He hasn't even gotten past our shields yet, but I suppose he's going to do something horribly dastardly in a moment or two. Alright, let's take out the enemies as they come so that we don't just have to deal with a ton of them in a second. You're still in crazy boy mode. Okay, I will use my AoE over here like a good person, like I'm supposed to. Good. Okay, I'm doing much better this time in this boss fight. But he keeps teleporting like a crazy person. I think we should just keep ignoring them, though, and go for him. Just defend your damage. Defend our DPS in this fight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hit them with whatever this thing is, the fear. Dude, they didn't all get the fear. It's upsetting. Okay, keep defending our DPS, because he's going to deal damage from range. Apply the shield to yourself. Cool. Alright, now we're starting to run out of ideas. Go over there and try to get to him. Wait a minute, no, defend the DPS again. Defend our DPS. Alright, now I guess it's getting... It can be a little... I think that is fair. It's a little bit tricky to read when there's, like, so many pixels on screen. I personally can tell what's going on because I've been looking at it for a while, but I could see that. Cool. I've taken away your debuffs. I think he had the injured one. Unless if I misread that. Okay, scroll time. Scrolls. This one does friendly fire, but I'm going to cast it on just all these bad people over here. It looks very powerful. Yeah, that is indeed very powerful. Creates water surfaces. Oh, so we could, like, use the elemental. I bet you that we could, like, channel lightning or something like that better if we were to do that. I don't need to do any real healing yet. Cool. We've got him down to his last few bits of HP. Do some of that. We haven't even really used our barbarian abilities. What a disappointment I am. Okay, go walk over there. Go full ham on this guy. You walk over here. We can leave the DPS alone for just a second. Oh, dang, I walked to the wrong spot. Okay, hang on a second. You... Maybe throw the meat over here just to create water. Put out that fire on him. Wow, we literally just threw mead to disable the boss. That is kind of cool, actually. Who needs a drink of water? Okay, this guy could use a little bit of healing. This guy could also use a little bit of healing. What is power? Okay, power is very good. I will just drink that. No, you can't really drink this. Okay, I will cast this. Does this have friendly fire? Single target? No, I will just cast this on him. He's just so stubborn at the very end, man. That's why I'm, like, going full pause mode. Oh, God, what is happening? I think we completely took him out. Okay, good, we did it this time. Ooh. What have you done? This is not supposed to happen. Does he have a backup HP bar? Oh, no, we got, like, he left his armor artifact on the ground. Okay, cool. Is this, like, a persistent upgrade or something? Sweet, he was secretly a Necron. Oh, no, that guy just got frozen. Attacks on our troops suddenly stopped, so we immediately... Because I guess these are the people of the Empire. It looks like you already had the upper hand. Well done. You've saved the Empire. Or did we? What do you've got there on the ground? It looks supernaturally bright. No, this is mine, not yours. Oh god, he's frozen himself. Undead King dropped his magic armor on the ground. I think it's the source of his power. How interesting. You meet the sources. I don't know. Who is the good guy and who is the bad guy here? We need to bring that to the labs for further... I think... Okay, yeah. It's a good idea. That artifact is way too powerful. It could yield destruction across the continent. We should... This is the conflict from Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Destroy it, Isildur! Cast it into the fire! Are you mad? A device to wreak havoc on the continent is exactly what the Empire needs. Now give me that, soldier. It's an order. Dude, he's totally... This guy is totally Isildur. I got it! I love how there's just such a basic tug-of-war match. Okay, so, like, I guess his lair is breaking down. And I do believe this is, like, the main campaign of the story where we get left out at. So we are here. Well, what the hell just happened? Where am I? What is this place? Ooh, this music is kind of soothing. Lord of the Rings. A short guy got a ring, but didn't like it, so he had to throw it away. I mean, yeah, that's the plot of Lord of the Rings. That's true. Oh my god. Alright, so here I am. I am Jealous, the warrior. Ooh, look, I actually have a face now in my new sprite. Kind of gives me some Undermine vibes right here, you know? Like with this hub that we keep coming... Or insert any kind of roguelite here, but... Talk to AMI. Greetings, traveler. You must be confused about your presence here. I am AMI, a magical intelligence created... I guess like AI? Trying to see... A magical okay. Created to help control the experimental dimensional portal. Experimental dimensional portal. The Empire used the artifact for their evil purposes and caused the apocalypse in the timeline, which also caused a time loop in which you got caught. I managed to use the dimensional gate to extract and copy your soul on a matrix buffer. I can't explain everything for now, but if you can recover the magic armor, works for me, I believe we can undo the annihilation. In order to help you do that, I need to increase and upgrade my capabilities from wondrous to device, hence the roguelite. The highest priority is to restore our recruiting functionalities. You must... Okay, so we have to recruit other people with the soul extractor. Okay, I follow this, I guess. It will be used to extract more copies of your soul from an alternate dimensions. You can construct a fantastic device on any construction plot, so choose one. Okay. Ooh, I get to choose. I think this is like the main portal. It looks like we've got some other little kinds of portals over here. Oh, I like this. Look at this. It's like little risk boards or something. They've even got cover on them, some of them. The party is a bunch of me, but then there's also, I think we can recruit other similar fighters like we had the last time. Or you could customize it to, like, seriously buff up one build. Well, we'll see how much of that we get to. Build device, soul extractor, so the soul extractor is used. Oh, wow, we've got other ones. Random replicator, stabilizer, soul infusion, reality splitter. What are, like, the higher ones? Soul memorizer. Ooh, cool. Like, maybe you could keep a persistent build if you wanted. Knowledge extractors, levelor. Cool. Let's build that one there. Alright, so we have created some sort of, like, horrible Tesla coil. Construct the soul extractor. Okay, what is our next mission? Incredible, isn't it? The soul extractor is now used to complete your party. Used to recruit 3 new adventurers. Okay. Everyone is free. Abropius, Aducald, and Kubalder. Oh, we can actually have 5. That's kind of sweet. Upgrade functionalities. Do we have any money? We don't have any money, never mind. But what else could we do with it? Increase crew size to 14, 16, 18, 20, or 22. Huh. It's kind of sweet. Oh, so, like, you can have more choices before each run. Yep. Classic roguelike. Ooh, now there are more of me. You can have a party of 4 adventurers. The maximum is 5. Before heading out, it's kind of funny that they don't give you 5 in the beginning, then. I guess you could do it with fewer, too, then. Huh. Necessary to prepare yourself. It might be interesting to try to play it as 1. Or to try to prepare yourself properly. For this, I'll need the random replicator, which is used to summon items from other realities. Select another empty plot and construct the random replicator. Okay. You can also shift Q to automatically complete. Okay, I will just let the game do it wherever it wants to. Oh, wait a minute. No, it didn't do it. I don't know why. I guess it just let me bypass that message. Okay, I will do the random replicator. Cool. Let's go shop there. Maybe there's some free stuff. Nope, there's no free stuff. Is there? Or doesn't appear to be. Oh well, but we do start off with some of these items in here. Let's go in. You can now equip yourself before exploring the remnants of the Empire. Exciting, right? To equip yourself for a dungeon, you can transfer items from your inventory stash to your party inventory to buy more. Yada yada yada. Your first dungeon, you should buy food, drinks, arrows, minor health potions, and a health pack. I'll make sure you have enough resources to do that, so just go crazy and buy everything from the random replicator. Okay, so he gave us 1,600. Ooh, can I be irresponsible and do not that? No, I have to do it, I guess. Alright, just give me everything. Is that exact? Yeah, that is exactly enough. Okay. Alright, what next? Mysterious computer obelisk. Now you're prepared. It's time for a first dungeon. You need to find an old and lost key that will be used to unlock more of my precious devices. That dungeon can be accessed from the dimensional gate control panel. I'm sure the key is hidden in a chest or something. Please bring it to me. Yeah, I do believe not every single dungeon that we face will be, like, quite as story-driven as that one. But it's more like, ooh, just try to find a key in this dungeon. So I did get another, like, spawn of this when I tried this mode before. And this looked totally different. It's kind of like that, Slay the Spire kind of level, switch, or, like, mapping system kind of thing going on. So that's what it seems to me. It's going pretty good, Akroma. Thanks for asking. So do random dungeons build up to a plot dungeonize? Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't gotten this far. So I can try one. Let's see if we can do one here. Yeah, maybe some of them. Normal town. There's a civilized town offering a variety. I do believe we get, like, different kind of flavors of dungeons as we go, though. And I don't just mean flavors because I can see a piece of meat on the first one. But, I mean, it is there. Let's see if we can we select this one, or... Oh, we could do either one. Okay. So I will select that. Prepare for dungeon. Inventory stash. Party inventory. Oh, cool. Like, maybe saving up some items for... Oh, like, I want to buy the items now, but I don't really necessarily need them for this dungeon. Okay. a very like roguelite type of thing to do. That's cool. Okay, this is a totally different looking map than even the one that I had playtested. So there does seem to be a good amount of like at least sprite map variety. I don't know if this will like bleed out into functionality. I'm assuming it does though, sort of, because why have random areas if they're all the same? Yeah, so there is that. Okay, this is kind of cool. Here we go. Here's another one. I think the only thing that I like often regret about games like this, because I do believe that the general gist of this game, like at least as I understand it, is to create some builds that are like super duper overpowered in one area. Like have a whole party full of barbarians, or can you imagine like a whole party full of wizards or something like that? And a lot of the parties that we've had, or I guess if you include us having to restart, but it was kind of the same party. We've just pretty much played as like the classic D&D type of party, like tank, healer, like physical DPS, and like magic DPS. So we've kind of gone super balanced, which I suppose necessarily necessitates a lot more kind of micromanagement just to make sure everyone's following their role. But can you imagine just going through an entire dungeon with like all barbarians just all set to rage mode so they just attack anything that moves? Like, that'd be kind of cool. I'm trying to think of other games that I suppose that the one I feel like that a lot of these types of dungeon crawling games have been done over and over again, but nothing really in turn-based. Or fewer, not nothing, but, you know, fewer come to mind in terms of, oh, what is the game I'm thinking of? It was a very, very old one on Steam for like $1. But I mean, they've been done many times in pure action sense, but I'm trying to think of one that like straddled the kind of real-time and turn-based. Can anybody else think of any other games that do this? Because I feel like we've gotten to see a lot of what this game has to offer, and I feel like we can kind of say, well, where does it fit in with other like roguelikes and roguelites that are out? I mean, one that I was thinking of a lot was like Undermine, but Undermine is a completely different. It feels totally different to play Undermine, for example. So I wouldn't really compare this with that, for example. Maybe like a little bit of a Stone Shard kind of feeling too. Yeah, I guess that's like another example in that, but I'm trying to remember. I think Stone Shard was... You couldn't just pause in Stone Shard, could you? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played Stone Shard, but I'm just trying to think of other similar projects. I think this has more of like a Zelda feel about it, though. Maybe by a little bit. Okay, now I need a key for this one. Zooming out. But yeah, this is definitely a different type of flavor. Actually, somebody had brought up Quasimorph before. There's a game called The Last Flame that's a hex-based auto-battler like TFT, but has some roguelites. Oh, I should check that out, too. I believe I heard of that. Yeah, like, actually, TFT is a really good one to bring up. Or like auto chess. Any type of auto battler, like auto chess type of game kind of comes to mind, because it definitely has that feel, and I really enjoy those types of games. Like, low-key, before I became like a full-time YouTuber, actually well before I had done that, I became horribly addicted to TFT. So it's actually a game that I cannot touch. Like, I try to avoid it, because even getting a little taste of it gets me really addicted. So I tend to enjoy it more when I can just play it in, like, little bite-sized sessions of games like this, where it can be, like, more of a savored experience, and it doesn't just lead to this horrible meta that consumes me for days and days and days. But yeah, this does kind of strike some of that auto-battler vibe. You're right, I agree. Yeah, that's actually, like point noted. Olie. Olie. I'm probably butchering your name, I'm sorry. Olioe. Olioe. I want to see if my party persists, because it'd be kind of nice if I could, like, keep the same party from dungeon to dungeon, you know? and then keep, like, leveling them up. Like, can I just get all of these abilities? I'm starting to get a little bit more recognition of each of these abilities. I wasn't so crazy about that. Let's try this frost one. Oh, did I got it now. Okay, good. Sometimes there's just something that I totally miss because of, like... Because, well, I'm slow, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, a light helmet. Regeneration might... I mean, actually, this could be somewhat useful in our backline. Take that, another blue key. So I'm getting a lot of blue keys. Is there anywhere I can use them? There are some that are just, like, pure escape dungeons. Okay, so we've got a cool-looking chest over there. How's our satiation? Oh, yeah, heroes. Oh, yeah, actually, that's a pretty good one to bring in there, too. Yeah, we could bring in those, like, hum-like types of games. That's another good one. Okay, so we're getting, like, crystal shards and... I like this, like, meta progression. Okay. I'm not against meta progression. Some people hate meta progression, but I do think it's rewarding. It leads to a lot of good replayability. And it does fit... I would say the one thing that it seems you would need to do is, like, pause a little more often, but I have nothing wrong with that. I think the other thing is tricky is that when I'm trying to narrate myself when I pause so much, I am just notoriously bad at it on Twitch or when streaming or anything like that. Have I played every game? Have I ever played every game ever released? You know, I was actually considering that. I think it would take whole lifetimes to play every game ever released. Like, appreciably at this point. Dude, there's like 20 new games seeking marketing in my inbox every day now. With, like, my Gmail. There's so many good... There's also a lot of bad games out there, too. Like, there's a lot of games that are sort of like, pin the tail on the donkey. I made it for my like, high school project, and please play it. And, like, some of them actually are really good. Actually, some of those turn out to be, like, viral hits, but it is rare. But there's also a lot of really good, like, insanely good games out there now. Gem of +3 can be attached to all equipment at the forge. Ooh, cool. So there's, like, a forge system? I'll take a forge system. Yeah, I think that the one thing I would like would be a simplification on this eating and drinking system where there could be a button that would be, like, just click this button to make all of my thirstiest guys drink the most liquid and have my hungriest guys eat the most food that's in my inventory. Like, I don't really feel like managing an inventory full of food and drink. I find that less engaging in terms of gameplay. Like, it just feels like a mechanic that's not really explored. It just feels like it kind of drags on the rest of the experience to me personally. But that's just my 2 cents. I haven't really seen it more. I haven't seen more of the game. Heavy is the promotional crown. I know, it's so hard being me. It's just so hard some days. Oh, playing all of these video games. Not gonna lie, there are times where I actually, like, mainly because of just the amount of screen time, I do get tired of gaming. But then if I take like 10 minutes off, it hit me last year because I didn't have any help. I think now that I have editors helping me, so it's not quite as much screen time I do. Let me just say that was a really healthy thing, and I'm grateful to have people working with me now. And they're really, really good guys. I really like my editors that I work with. Where are we at now? Mission info. Where are we at? How did my hands take it? I did start getting carpal tunnel a while back, but I've switched over to, like, my mouse was too pronated. You just have to keep your wrist in a neutral position. No, oddly enough, the main thing I've started to get is, like, back and spinal issues from, like, just a lot of sitting, so I got into, like, working out a little bit more again, but, yep, there's that. That happens. But, I mean, I think anyone would get that in any office job. And don't even get me started on all the health problems that, teaching gives you. Basically any type of job in the I'm not, like, complaining, so, oh, it's so hard being me. No. It's very easy being me. But yeah, I think any type of repetitive task does that. Yeah, but let me write those down. Those are good games, too. I forget about those sometimes. And there's actually a couple of other games that other devs put in my inbox. What was I going to say? Okay, so here we are back at the main area. So do we actually get to keep this party? Oh, this is kind of cool. So we actually do get to keep this party. Wow, very exciting to keep the party. Keep the party going. Hey. Let's find out a little bit more. My key, you are awesome. I can now unlock more of my precious devitus. That sounds like a very rare and deadly disease. Devices. Oh, you have devitus? Oh no, that's lethal. I mean fatal, whatever it is. Select an empty plot and construct a stabilizer, which will be used to stabilize character. Well, okay, yeah, sure. If you say so. Stabilizer. That's just a guy being dematerialized. That looks very painful. Stabilize. I'm enjoying this. The pixel art is very, like, comfy and crunchy. Characters with too much instability can get lost upon return to the base. They can even vanish completely. So I guess if you, like, oh, okay, this probably prevents you from... It's kind of a funny device. See, like, there's a lot of love and humor that I'm finding. Like... Step into the atom deatomizer. Like, your atoms will just disintegrate if you don't. It feels like the writers... I don't know anything about the dev team of this game. Other than that, it's an indie project from Paradox. I just don't know as much anymore. But I feel like that this is indie game writing done right. Because it's very funny. You don't have to read it. It flavors the game, and it doesn't make me learn about the story, you know? But you can, and, like, that's good world building, you know what I mean? And, like, that being said, in, like, a light game, so, you know, we're not rewriting Tolkien, but you know what I mean? We now have access to the stabilizer. I'll say, although it is very wordy, it does do it in a lot of words. I'll save you the technical details, but by traveling through the dimensional portal, your adventures will gain instability. The more unstable an adventurer is, the higher the chance he'll become lost upon return. Okay, so, like, if you keep a character too long, they level up too much. They become too powerful. You have to just, like, dematerialize them. That makes sense. That's actually a fairly interesting mechanic. And interesting that I still find it cool despite the fact that it's a negative thing. Instability for characters displayed to the right of their portrait. Okay, so where is that? Where is the instability? Where is the instability? 3 out of 100. Okay, so these guys are bound to stick around. So it's like if people are... Instability removal. Okay, so the instability, it's not like we'd have to prevent the instability. We could just remove some instability. There is that. There is that. Also, Bassett. Thank you very much for the sub if I didn't say that before. Yeah, so we've got the demo available too. Like I said, if you guys are checking the game out and you want to... I mean, at least as of the time of this recording. Here we go. Hard vault. Coins are flowing here. Well, we had kitchens before. I didn't see a restaurant there, but I guess I should look for a vault. 29% chance of... Wait, what does that mean? Extra chest. Okay. Caverns, 1 floor. Cool that you have, like, multi-floored... Can we go back to other areas, too? I guess once we start down 1, it seems as though we have to... Plans within plans within plans. What? A chest holding healing items. Okay, so I guess we have to keep... like, thinking about our path. This town looks kind of cool. I just want to try something different, though. Your party level is too high. Wait, why is my party level too high? Oh, level 8 out of 6. Oh, so it seems as though we actually have to recruitify smaller humans. So maybe we go back to our recruiting station. This is making a little more sense now. Oh, cool. So we could recruit, like, other mages and sorcerers and people. Oh, and we could keep some of them as backup. That's very nice. Yes, I like that. That's very cool. That's very cool. How do we get rid of some of them, though? I don't mean, like, kill them. I mean, you know. How do I take them out of my party? Did I miss that? Where was the information on that? Choose dungeon, choose dungeon. Now we're level 9. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, let me take care of them. No, I didn't mean it in like a shady way. I just have to take care of these guys. Extractor technology. Maybe I put them back into the recruiting pool? Maybe I put them over here. Oh, okay, that's what we do. So we put them over there. So we could actually take, like, weaker people. Why don't we just try doing it with, like, 4 mages? Or whatever these are. Sorcerers, my bad. Yeah, I'm just going to do something really strange and goofy. Like, let's try this for the next area. Wait a minute. Why are you not allowed in there? Okay, let me take back Ramaman, who appears to be a woman. Rama woman. Level, so 3, 4, 5. That's still 5. That's pretty good. Increase crew size to 14. Increase number of available recruits. Let's just try this. Oh, we need blueprints, too. This is very cool, though. I like the meta progression in here. Now it's starting to feel right. Maybe the fact that there is, like, a central hub sets me at ease. Yeah, let's see if we can try this area. Small. I guess there's more enemies here. I will probably horribly die, but I'm willing to do so. For science, you know? Like, I'll put my life on the line for science. And that's just the way it's going to be. Let's enter the dungeon. This is very ill-advised. But, you know, I have to do something that tests out a weird strategy. Don't I? Like, come on, let's do a full ranged party. See if this works. This is bound to fail horribly, unless if it doesn't and works miraculously, which would be amazing. But, probably we will die. Okay, let's hang out over here and... Oh no, we are completely unable to hold any pass. What do I do here? You use your area of effect thing. You guys have no abilities to speak of, but oh, maybe this will be a crazy area of effect. Oh, I'm already liking this. This is way more fun. Yes, let's do this. Wow, they have like nothing left to fight us with. This is so good. Oh, why didn't I see this before? Oh, okay, I like this, that we can kind of customize our party and, I don't know, I'm getting, okay, here's a little weird one for you. Maybe like, kind of like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon kind of feel, you know what I mean? Yeah, feeling that a bit. Regenerate, single target, applies regenerate on target. Okay, we definitely don't want to do that to an enemy. Petrify. Oh, I could have done that to more people, right? Whoops, I messed up. I guess I'm really limited by the sheer number of powers available to me here, but... like, at the risk of maybe messing up and making a horrible mistake. You could probably just slow down your enemies a lot, although we are going to take a lot more damage here. Okay, who is this one? It's so difficult to tell them apart, though, in this. That might be the one drawback of this particular game mode. Yeah, and this enemy is very tough. I don't know why I... Now it's just instantly backfiring on me. They're going to go use up missiles so fast, too. You're petrified. You can't do anything. How much damage do you have left, though? It's a little tricky to see how much health enemies have left, too. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know that information. And you're dead. And you're also dead. Am I going to just lose everyone immediately? No, no. I mean, it was definitely going to end this way when I took the all-ranged party, but... Okay, well, what happens when our whole party dies? I'm kind of curious on that. Let's just find out. I told you I would make this sacrifice for science. Take me. What happens to my inventory? I'm curious. Alright, so my entire party has died. What is the consequence? Oh, they actually do fight your corpses. That's so brutal. Aho. Life insurance. What did we... What is my life insurance? Okay, so everyone is dead. What did we even get? Oh, I don't even exist anymore. I don't even have any party members. Well, that's kind of depressing. Do we get to keep any of our inventory? So, okay, now I've recruited a whole new party. Do we have any items in our inventory? So we do have some things. I didn't really store anything here. I think I'm going to store this one scroll. So you can keep some stuff around. Alright, so some of it is, like, very persistent. Do we have any way of seeing how many classes there are in the game? This is actually pretty cool. Stabilizer. More of this stuff. Well, how many more of these different platforms do we have? I mean, we could kind of guess. Soul Infusion. Reality Splitter. Oh, the Reality Splitter is used to remove curses from adventurers. Okay, cool. So if they come back with something. Infusion device is used to upgrade characters. Cool. Forge is used to... Yep, that one. Yeah, you could, like, infuse an item into a weapon or something like that. Alchemy bench. Craft all kinds of potions. Craft scrolls. Ooh, yeah, you could really go into a dungeon with a very, like, defined build. Identify items. I've almost played as the one... I just enjoy the barbarian's portrait so much. Dimensional unlocker can be used to unlock new special events that will happen randomly in dungeons. Okay. What are like the last ones? Soul Memorizer is a place where you can visit your fallen heroes. Ooh, cool. So if you had one like that you really enjoyed and just died. Leveler is a place where you can level. Okay, so just free levels before you go into dungeons. I feel like that there's actually quite a lot to do here. I'm very satisfied. I feel like I could return to this and do a lot of, like, defined builds. I'm just trying to think of how I would actually do it in a YouTube channel. Or, like, a YouTube challenge. Aside from that, I guess you could do, like, try... You'd have to be a little bit more tactical with it, but, like, try out an all-mage and actually do it right, but you would need more scrolls and stuff so that you could just bomb through the mission with enough money. But, I don't know. What do you guys think of this? This is probably my favorite game that I've played from Paradox Arc so far. I mean, maybe for me personally, because I think that this is the type of thing that we kind of stick to on this channel. Although the other one that I really wanted to try that I haven't yet is Mechabellum. And I also feel like that it took me 2 playthroughs with Across the Obelisk to really get what was going on. But I think with the playthrough that we did with, Vale Hazor and, Potato McWhiskey, we actually, like, really found the meat of that game, which was pretty funny. Yeah, I feel like I just got a little bit better at it, too. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Tell me your thoughts. As well as, yeah, like, what are other kind of similar things that I could kind of put it in? Because I was going back in my noggin, and I'm struggling to think of more turn-based stuff. Most stuff in this genre seems to kind of be on the action side. But maybe I've just not played enough of it lately. I don't know, it also just feels nice to be doing, like, a smaller one of these Paradox Arc projects. I kind of like the spirit of Paradox Arc, just, like, bringing in some of the indies or like, Stardeus was also, like, really cool idea. I know the dev also streams every day on that. Just, like, a really cool example of early access done right. And actually a lot has been added there, too. We should go revisit that game. Yeah, I'm curious what he did with, like, all the electricity. I believe, didn't he simplify a lot of that? Find the best challenges running counter to whatever the meta offers. Yeah, I feel like maybe playing with some of the more balanced stuff is just sort of, like, kind of tutorially, but there is quite a lot of game here to be had. The one thing I'll say is that I'm surprised at quite how many hours I think you could get out of this. Just, it seems to hit on the replayability really well. And I know there's also, I'm just going to go back out to the main menu right now, because there was also a whole other game mode that we could play that I didn't. And keep in mind that a lot of this stuff is still sort of like, ooh, it's in early access. And I believe Steam said it would be an early access plan for, like, around about a year, and then they'd move on to another phase or something like that. I don't want to say anything definitively because I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's what I read there, I believe. The escape mode is a short and intense survival experience made of a few dungeons. Once completed, new difficulties are unlocked. So if you just wanted to play, like, a shorter version of everything, you also have that option too. party size 4 characters. Ooh, you could also do a solo character. Yeah, there's like all these different ideas for stuff too, and that gives a little bit more meta progression and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about all I have to say about that. I could get into like a bigger run, but I feel like this has been I hope that's been like a decent overview of what's going on in the game. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. As always, and once again, thanks again to Paradox Arc for sponsoring. I just want to make sure I got through everything that I wanted to say. Let me just pull this thing up. What was I going to say? Also, yep, like I said, so this has been a sponsored showcase, but again, like this is when I just jumped on right when they sent it to me. I was like, ooh, this looks like a really cool thing, something we would already do on the channel anyway, so yeah, grateful to get the sponsor. Thank you very much. Demo is available as of the time that I'm doing this, but I don't know about the foreseeable future, so if you see it and you want to try it, and it is like within a couple days of posting of this, I believe, I mean, or at least it's available now. Check out the Steam page. Hope you got there in time. And I think that's about it. Anyway, yeah, also if you want to support me, click on my link